Reddit user AVSK117 posted a clip of what he calls a spirit orb circling their daughter's crib. The orb can be clearly seen hovering around the sleeping infant. AVSK117 wrote, "We both got very paranoid and ended up taking our daughter out. The orb remained circling the crib for about 5 more minutes, then disappeared for the rest of the night." Filmed in Japan, this young girl is inquiring as to who the older gentleman is, as she points and waves to someone unseen, but is apparently standing to the right of the camera. The camera pans around to show nothing but an empty doorway. However, a mirror leaning on the wall opposite shows the ghostly outline of a male figure. Reflections, dubious editing, or something paranormal? Once again we have a mirror as the center of attention. While TikTok user Flipping Fanny Flutters is entertaining her viewers with a song and dance video, a strange shadow crosses her bedroom and is clearly reflected in the mirror. She is naturally disturbed by this and sincerely believes that she saw an apparition. But what do you think it is? TikTok user Face the Light believed that her home was haunted by an entity that she calls the Shadow Man. So after living in fear for several months, she decides to move home. While making a video of her new apartment, strange things start to happen. Random noises and flickering lights begin to interrupt her newfound peace. This continues for a while until the fateful night when the Shadow Man not only watches her again through the patio window, he actually enters her apartment and can be clearly seen in the video. Further developments are as of yet unknown, but I will revisit this for a future update. A long-term patient at Udon Thani Hospital in Thailand had spent many years confined to his wheelchair. So many years in fact that after his death, which had only been a few hours before this security footage was shot, he still felt compelled to take it out one last time. Here we see the wheelchair exiting the hospital's main entrance before turning left and heading down the ramp. Strange enough in itself, but as we watch further, the wheelchair begins to reverse in a perfectly straight line. Are we witnessing a spirit's final journey, or is there a simpler explanation?
ฝนตกหลังที่มันนั่นแล้วใช่ไหมใช่
แล้วมันก็ลากยาวไปจนถึงไฟดับเลยเพราะไฟมันจะดับช่วงประมาณตี 1จริงๆเลยบัง
These cats seem to be very interested in the shadow passing by the right-hand side of the screen. As the second cat enters the room to investigate further, the door mysteriously closes behind it, and the small table begins to shake. The cats seem completely unconcerned by this, as if it's a daily occurrence. Are we seeing poltergeist activity here? Or are there more cats, perhaps unseen by the camera? A family day out at Disneyland Tokyo captures some rather strange footage. Taken from above the hotel lobby, the camera pans to the right and the ghostly figure of a small girl can be seen standing in the shadows. The family saw nothing at the time and only realized what they had captured when reviewing the footage. YouTuber Faceless Nights switches his Kinect to night vision mode and captures something rather unexpected. An ominous looking shadow person is hovering to the right of the screen. Even stranger still perhaps is that the shadow suddenly vanishes when it realizes it's been spotted. Faceless Nights has stated that he searched the room looking for anything that might have caused the shadow, but still has no explanation for what happened. This video from Paraguay shows the entrance to a business with several cartons stacked outside. An unseen force suddenly topples them one by one onto the ground. The bottom of the screen, however, shows another stack of boxes that are clearly undisturbed by the phenomena happening in the foreground. So what do you think is going on here? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. YouTuber Stephanie Jenkins is filming her daughter at the bottom of a stairwell when her happy smile suddenly changes into a look of confusion. Unseen by Stephanie at the time, an orb passes by the child and into the next room. The toddler, watching with interest, attempts to follow the orb, but quickly changes her mind. Many people claim that orbs are nothing but specks of dust, and I'm sure that some of them are. However, how could a child have seen something as small as a dust particle? In this clip we have yet more cats, or should that be the singular cat? Blackjack, who died a year ago, apparently returns to his favourite place of rest. As one cat leaves the room, another materializes on the sofa to the left. On entering, the cat's owner sees nothing amiss, and only noticed it while reviewing the footage. Is this a ghostly feline, or is it just an optical illusion? YouTuber and everyday Canadian began to hear strange noises coming from his basement. As he heads down to investigate, he warns whoever may be down there that he's about to turn on the light.
Hello?
He descends, and all is quiet. Nothing seems out of place.
Nothing?
He pans the camera around
Is anyone there?
and was about to return upstairs when a tall glass cabinet starts to move of its own accord.
Whoa, Jesus!
Clearly startled, an everyday Canadian heads back upstairs, only to return 2 days later. As he calls out this time, ghostly whispers can be heard emanating from the basement, and a few seconds later, a shadow figure crosses the threshold. Are we seeing a shadow person here? Or is there a more down-to-earth explanation? An abandoned bank in California is being patrolled at night when the security guard hears strange noises emanating from another room. As he goes to investigate, a whisper can be heard saying, "I am here." The guard enters the room and calls out a greeting, only to be answered once again with a ghostly, "I'm here." The guard is shaken somewhat and quickly leaves the room.